Hello, day trippers, and welcome to another episode of PA in a Day. And welcome back. Today, we're going to be hitting, as they are affectionately called, another dirt mall, farmers market, in a fine Pennsylvania tradition. And this one, in fact, is in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, and is suitably called the Quakertown Farmers Market, or as the locals sometimes say, Q-Mart. Well, Liza and I, this place, you're going to see it, obviously, in this production. We've been there hundreds of times over the past decades. It's a favorite place for us to go. Familiar setting for us now, of course. I mean, we know the place inside now. But it definitely is a wonderful day trip. It's someplace you can go, you wipe out an entire day. Now, keep in mind, it's only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I believe it's 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'll have to check that. Check their website down below here. Make sure you click on that link and check the hours. I know Sundays, I think it's 8 to 5, but it's not open past 5 o'clock on a Sunday. That I do know for a fact. But our day to usually go down is a Saturday, and it's right in the middle of their open work week, or open business week. And there's just so much there. And like, whenever you hear farmers market, and I'm going to say this, like I said, for the Green Dragon and for Hometown, that we reviewed also on this channel, if you want to see those, it's not just beef, pork, vegetables. That's what you think of primarily when you hear the term farmers market. It's so much there. It's 173,000 square feet between the main building and the two barns that are in the back. They also have a lot of saleable merchandise, collectibles. They have a shop for blankets. They have clothing. They have shoes. There's a couple new age shops in there. Music, a record revival. Warehouse outlet is on the corner. There's a pet store. And there's also a garden center, right? On the other side. So you'll see all that today, like I said. And I want to also make mention that we have our very, very good friend Melissa with us today. She's sitting back there in the seat.
Hi.
She hasn't been to Q-Mart, Quakertown Farmers Market, since she was 6 or 7 years old. So this is going to be almost a new experience for her. So I always love taking people down there because they freak out when they see how big the place is, how voluminous, and how much there is for sale. So it's about a 40-minute trip for us all together from our place in the Southern Poconos down. But we got about, 15 minutes to go yet. But due to the magic of editing, you're already there. Yeah, they actually have a car show going on here today. You can see the General Lee there. From the sweeping shot we got when we first got here, you just saw a couple seconds ago. You can see the immensity. I mean, it's a long, long building.
Annual coat drive.
And we've arrived. We're inside the main building right now. Pardon me, sorry. That's all right. There's Frederick's Meats, and that's a big, big deal down here. Good meats there. This used to be a restaurant called the Souper Bowl, and it's converted now into a coffee shop. Another deli. of course, there is produce here, and good stuff too. This is JG's Produce. This is Grandma's Cafe, and they got some pretty good food and some pretty good prices. And Melissa's interested in a shirt. I'll make mention now, they have a place down here where they have wrestling matches, and there's next one coming up October 22nd. This is we're right outside it, As Seen on TV store.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Sí, está buscando una pantalla roja.
No, no tenemos roja.
And where we're heading right now is the warehouse outlet. We are all the way at the right-hand side of the building, and they have a surplus grocery store. The Bucks County landmark since 1932. Yeah, they just celebrated their 90th birthday, as a matter of fact. This is inside the warehouse outlet. You can see some of the prices here, like, well, there's coleslaw. There's a lot of surplus. 2 for $1. And there's a lot of prices like that. But, pretty impressive.
How you doing?
Mini tomatoes, 4 for $1. They're pretty mini. I can't wait to see, this place is packed today. I can't wait to see how the frozen food section is. That's usually the most popular place in here. And again, really good price. Yeah, it's pretty crowded back here. Like I said, the most popular place in the place. And there's yogurt, 6 for $1. Finally got a dead area here. I can actually get a little filming done here. But yeah, there's a lot of good prices. That's great value peas, 69 cents. Certain thighs, $1.99 a package. The ice cream. See, for a thing of Ben & Jerry's, $1.99. Now you got to be aware of dates, because some of the stuff is expired, but dates are only a USDA imposed code, basically. So, like canned soup, don't take my word for it, but they last usually 6-7 years if unopened. It might appear boring to some of our viewers, but I just got to get some of these prices on here. I just can't believe it. But yeah, rice. If you want rice, you're in business. And plan accordingly, because sometimes the lines can be rather long. That's because they're good deals, though. So we're gonna go from here, and we're gonna head out in the main building. There's a little toy store in here. I don't think that's for sale, though, right? No.
I am.
You're for sale?
Oh my God, no way. You gotta be fucking kidding.
What is it?
Those guys?
And we've eaten here a few times. It's called the Coop, and they have all kinds of good toys. Are fun. I've been in here a few times too. A lot of older collectibles. And right here is California Produce, and this is where we usually buy our veggies. They have a lot of good deals in here. And fresh eggs. But good stuff. If you're going to ask me, RA's is the best deli in the place. And there's Wayne. How you doing, Wayne? You know what I'm doing. I'm filming one of those episodes. And here's Country Life. Liza is looking for almond flour. And I believe she's found it. Yeah, we're kind of right in the middle here, and you can see as I zoom in just how long these hallways go. And now turning around, looking towards the left side, same thing. I mean, it just goes down forever. And then you actually can hop across, and there's another hallway this long on the other side. There's definitely a Dutch flair here. And what makes it so cool is they number the shops with these little hex signs. This is shop 437. And this store is Lou's Surplus. And I'm not going to go in today because I don't really need anything, but they have a bunch of hardware, and I'll take a peek in here. And there's different things like knives, weaponry, things like that. But there's a bazooka. But it's a good store. Now what makes this interesting is there's also a pet store here. And it's well kept. It's well kept. Fins, Feathers, Paws, and Claws Incorporated. And here we are. And there's the fish you remember, Melissa.
Yes. That one, on that stand.
Yep. All kinds of dog toys and all kinds of fun. I don't think they have puppies here. They have kittens, though. Or they have had kittens, I should say. Lots of birds. Lots of birds. And this is a huge tortoise they have here. And luckily, we're actually, he's eating. So you can see him. Usually just sit there inside of his shell. Are you enjoying that, huh? Are you enjoying your lettuce?
Holy!
Filming. And this is one of the, it's like a cosmetics and deodorant store and, you know, stuff like that. Self-care. That's what I was looking for. Of course, they had some infestation problems with dinosaurs. Nah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice sculpture they did. It's been there for a few years now. And this is a place that you just have to stop at. It's Poppy's Peanuts. They've moved in the past few years and they got larger, but they have every kind of candy you could want here. What I might mention, they also have homemade fudge. And this is the bakery in here. It's the biggest one, I'm pretty sure. But they have a lot of good donuts and stuff. We bought here many times as well. So I do recommend it. Of course, down here is Davis's Meats. That's another big meat stand. I still like RA's better. And our good friend Wayne works there. Roy's pretty cool. But yeah, it's like a wider open area. It's like almost in the center of the farmers market. We're still in the main building. There's still other stuff outside, believe me. Whew. And this is, of course, the newsstand. Every good old-fashioned place has a newsstand. This is another good produce place here, Kim's Produce, and they have quite a selection here. I think this is actually the largest produce stand in here. Good prices, too. And coming up, there's the collectible shop. But one of my favorites down here, the Record Revival. This place has music. As we can see here, all kinds of good stuff. And we're currently in the back room of Record Revival. And you can see, if you're looking for a CD or an old record, chances are you're going to find it. And I actually have that one, the all-time favorite bloopers. But yeah, they have loads and loads and loads of used CDs. Liza's checking out the jazz section. Melissa's smiling, looking at Kiss.
His big tongue.
Which one?
His big tongue.
Oh, I thought you said he's a big hunk. Yeah, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Ace Frehley. And of course, they didn't include Peter Criss on there. Can't understand that. Coming up on Gary's Seafood Market. We bought shrimp here many times. They have excellent product. And they always have the best assortment of oysters and clams. How you doing? All kinds of stuff in here. This place is top notch. It really is. Shrimp. They have alligator. And Liza is getting about 2 pounds of fish for us. And they're having a slot car race right now. And these are here. This has been here forever. I remember doing this when I was in the YMCA as a kid. Look at those suckers go. Man, it used to be fun. I miss this stuff. arcade. I will say they update this stuff because they always have new machines in. There's the Kiss machine. And pinball, of course. It's pretty empty right now. And this little store deserves an honorable mention. It's really cool. It's a little candy store. Yeah, it's like the old-time candy stores from when we were younger. You know, well, people my age were younger. But yeah, they got M&M's, they got all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Melissa is looking for specific lifesavers. And orange ones. Look at the size of those M&Ms.
But they won't find them.
I don't know. We'll see. Check the pound candy. So colorful. Now we're behind the main building here. The barns are up here. And the thing is, it's the flea market back behind the building. The thing about it is getting to be later in the day. It's 2:30, and this is a morning thing more than it is an afternoon thing. There's still stuff set up. You can get a general idea. Yeah, a lot of tools, a lot of collectibles. Pretty cool. And I love the tent this one Asian family has up here where you dig through the boxes and pretty good prices. I always like looking through this stuff. We lost Melissa. She found something. I don't know. Where were we just recently? Oh, Bloomsburg Fair. We were filming and the sun was right in our faces. It was after we got off the Skytram.
Where are we going? Inside? Yeah,
That's cool. Here's some stuff over here. Yeah, this is the one barn I was talking about. There's more flea market that stretches down through. I just want to make sure that's apparent. Like I said, a lot of people are packing up though. But there's the antiques. And this is the barn.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, a lot of stuff through here, a lot of collectibles. Here we got the DVDs and books, and some old stuff in here. Yeah, they moved things around actually since I was in here last time. Might be, or just an occasional rug. It's Melissa spotted.
Exactly like the license plate.
Yep, that's the same artwork. I just like the fact that they included a killer clown. Yes, brothers, I'm looking at you. I know the Kyoto brothers, the ones that did Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and they also did Critters. But yeah, it's pretty cool artwork.
That is wonderful.
There's more collectibles here. Wow, look at a full-size Iron Man. That's pretty cool. This is my kind of place.
Hell yeah.
In time for Halloween. But yeah, it's a little dark back here. I think we can still see though with a video. But yeah, it's a lot of collectibles. I'm a bit of a toy freak. I think I've mentioned that before in other videos. There's another little segment over here. Man.
Pick it up tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, the top comes off the bottom, so you can put it on the...
A lot of Hot Wheels here, yeah. Some figures up there, the old Star Trek figures.
Oh my God.
There's Odo. Cameron Hodge, yeah. Marvel. I used to collect those. That's the Toy Biz line. I have some. And of course, BB-8. And down here, you get more. Here's your, what do you think of collectibles and antiques? That's about what comes to mind. Some Coca-Cola collectibles back there.
I take her son to Scotch and mine and come back and
Some video game stuff, retro gaming. License Atari cards. Wanna take a look?
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about that last night too. There's an Odyssey. Odyssey 2 rather.
It's super weird.
What's that?
This one comes with.
Oh my god, an Atom. ColecoVision. That was the computer that hooked up to the Coleco. No, there's an Atom. I gotta watch my filming here. Yeah, a lot of toys. I didn't realize that. Actually, we haven't been here in a while. We go to Q-Mart itself, and we don't usually come back here. Yeah, they over-marketed them. They really did.
Yeah, it's just too much. Well, they had how many bigger stuff.
Everybody here. All right, I'll see.
And look what we came across in the middle of the barn here. That's Parker. He's a cute little guy.
I get the ultimate bunny rounds. I know you love me.
I always love truth in advertising, and you can't get any more truthful than that. Wow. But yes, this is Q-Mart. I don't need it. This is the first barn. It's Barn 1 Premium Indoor Flea Market. I think they're closing down for the day, though. So it's smaller than what we were just inside that you were seeing, but it's still pretty cool to go into. And there's some of the fleas are still out here. They're doing their thing. But it's getting later in the day, and we still have another stop to make. Well, that is Q-Mart, Quakertown Farmers Market, and like I said, Friday and Saturday open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and once again, here's the link, and there's something we have to do, though. It's obligatory. When you're at Quakertown Farmers Market, I highly recommend going to Yum Yum Donuts. Now, I know it's a weird kind of name, but it describes them quite suitably. It's not like Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Dunkin' Donuts, don't get me wrong, but these are like bake sale donuts, and they just are, they're huge. We get a half dozen, and my goodness, they're good. But it's obligatory whenever we're here. It's right down at the end of the corner here by where 309 picks up. And we're going to just highlight in there real quick on the end of this video, and you got to try them. You got to try them. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Let me see. Oops, there we go. The size of those monster donuts. Man. And that was Q-Mart, Quakertown Farmers Market. And like I said, we've been there hundreds of times. We must have been. But you saw a lot of I highlighted a lot of the shops. I tried to get some of the shots going through the hallways. And it's too much to film for a show. And I don't want another hour-long production like last week's was with Bloomsburg Fair. That was big. But that was a lot to see. I mean, really a lot to see. And respectively, it was a lot larger than in Quakertown. But, and Yum Yum Donuts, I might add. Oh, the best. We've got them back there. You saw them on video. If you go to Quakertown Farmers Market, you gotta stop at Yum Yum Donuts, like I said. But I'd like to thank you for joining us today. I do appreciate the views. So if you would, make sure you like the video. And let's go over here. And please smash that subscribe button. We want to get our subscriptions up. We really do, because we want to be able to do more and bring you guys the best in-day trips throughout Pennsylvania. So we appreciate you watching. And again, until next time, keep on tripping.